Bonnie and this is my channel, The Fuzzy Knitting Bee, where I'm planning to start posting videos like a monthly podcast where I will be talking about knitting or other fiber arts related things. I'm also going to be posting vlogs kind of like the ones you saw before this, and videos where I am creating some type of project, whether that's knit or any other type of fiber arts. And I hope you do decide to subscribe and join me. And so let's just get on with the video. So this past weekend I went to the Carolina Fiber Fest, and beforehand they had a craft along that I took part in, which this was one of the 3 patterns that they had this year. I don't remember the name of it, but I will put it up here on screen, and I'm also going to link it down below because I highly recommend this pattern. It was so much fun and I really enjoyed doing this pattern. I did have a few frustrations which were on my part. So on this pattern, it has several different sections that have different stitch patterns. And so I would get to the end of a section and just kind of wanted to be done with it. Especially this lace section right down here. Now, I had frustrations just because of the stitch pattern, but that was also on me because I just didn't know how to do this stitch pattern. And also it was right here at the end, but I absolutely love how it turned out. My second one is it called for a stretchy bind off. So I tried one that I hadn't tried before. I forget which one it was now. But it wasn't as stretchy as I wanted it to be. Definitely one I probably will not be trying again for something like this, but definitely I remember enjoying the bind off, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. It's still slightly stretchy, but just not stretchy enough. So while we were also at the fiber fair, we took a needle felting class, and I made that one and this one, and I also have one on my bag right here. And I just thought this one was so cute, so of course it belonged on my bag. And taking part in the knit along, or well, craft along, they give you a pin. And so I wore that, of course, the entire time we were there, so people knew that it was part of the craft along. And then while I'm on the topic of things that I've made, I'm going to show you some stuff that I'm working on right now. So this was a pattern that I've been working on for my dad, and I took a small break with it because of a bunch of different things. It's kind of hard to move around, so it's kind of my at-home pattern, and then also Christmas time, so I had to take a break from it for a little bit. But it is the Hey Handsome cardigan by Nicole Winer, and this, I believe I'm saying her last name right, but this is it. It's a cable knit sweater, so it's kind of tedious at times, but I absolutely love it. The back itself isn't the reason, because it's the back, isn't the reason that I don't take it places. It's mostly because of the yarn. I will definitely be caking the next skeins that I have, because these were the jumbo skeins. But still probably one, because it's kind of tedious, that I will be leaving at home. And then my other project that I'm working on that's knit is the 198 Yards of Heaven Cowl by, I can't call her name right off. I think it was Christine something. I will be linking these down below, by the way, and there are also both free patterns. This one was on Ravelry and the other one was on Yarnspirations. So this one's kind of like a lace worsted weight pattern, and it definitely will look better when I block it. And also why I'm showing this, so we went to a meet and greet the night before for the fiber fair, and so much fun. But there was this lady there that gave me a stitch marker, and I thought it was so cute. Also showing off stitch markers, I bought one the next day at a little booth, and it has the Carolina Fiber Fair Fest on it, and it's 2023 in a little sheep, and I just thought it was so cute. So I got that, and I'm also working because I'm new at spinning, so I also have a drop spindle, and I'm not the greatest with it. This was the Done Spun. I forget if it had a name or something, but I bought it from Done Spun at Sav, and so I'm still kind of new at it, but I'm about done with this. I forget what the fiber is that I'm spinning. I have it somewhere, and if I can find what type it was, I will put it up here on screen. So I've been working on that, and I bought a new drop spindle while at the fiber fair this year. Turkish style spindle, but kind of a new take on it. I believe it was called the Destiny 3. I will also link this one down below because I'm really enjoying this one. So it has these weights down here that you can take out or put back on depending on if your what you're spinning is going a little too thin or a little too thick. I'm absolutely loving this. So I haven't had a chance to take out the weights, but it has a little tool to do so. It's not in the bag right now. I'm not really sure where it is, but I will link these down below because they also have an Etsy shop. And then I'm spending, let's see, I think it's Leicester long wool. And this was a little roving that I got at one store, and I wanted to get the other one, like the bigger ball of it, but at the same time I wasn't sure if this is really what I wanted, and so I was like, I'll just spin the other ones. And I saw these out of the corner of my eye, and it was just a $4 little ball of roving, so I bought it. And I will say it is pretty, but I'm glad that I just got the small one. While I was there, I also got 2 more bigger ones because I wanted to spin some yarn for a pair of mittens because I can't find the right color or the right weight of yarn. So I saw this one, I was like, it is the perfect color, it is exactly what I want. I'm like, wait, I can just spin the yarn for it. Maybe a little ambitious for a beginner, but I did it anyway. I also got this one, which I just thought was so pretty. They are by the Rosefield. This one is Flower Pot, and this one I believe is Evergreen. It is. And I just thought they were so pretty, so I got them. Along with spinning and yarn, I also got, let's see, it's right here in my bag. This right here to show like what the weight is of the yarn. Then on the topic of yarn, I got these. These are from Gypsy Mountain, and they actually had a sale on their yarn. It was 50% off. So I got this one, which I just thought was so pretty. It's got some reddish and pinks in it, and then it's also kind of got like this orange color in it, which is just absolutely darling. It is a sport weight yarn. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I just fell in love with it when I saw it. Then I saw another one that was also kind of a pink one, but it's kind of got some light pinks in it. I just thought it was really pretty. And while we were there, my mom picked out these 2 right here. And so we were talking about what we could do with them, and when we went to the meet and greet the night before, there was this lady that had this shawl on. It was Pure Joy by Joji. I don't remember their full name, but I know it was Joji. And you can find it on Ravelry. And so I was like, we're gonna need some more yarn. So she went back, and I don't think they had any more of this, but we already talked about getting a different color. So the next day we went back and we got these 2, which are absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to put these together and make, like I said, I think it's called Pure Joy by Joji. And also at the fiber fair, I got this yarn, which I just thought was pretty. It is 80% wool and it is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. Got that backwards for a second, and I just thought it was so pretty. And so I had to get it, and it's actually like 600 and something yards, which is actually quite a lot. I was kind of surprised when I saw that, and that was just me. I've not bought from this brand before. And then at the meet and greet, which was, let me tell you, it was so much fun. So they had a runway where basically you got up and showed off what you've been working on. And so I had this on, and so I did it, and it was so much fun. I'll put a picture up here and show y'all. And they also had door prizes. So I won like the last door prize. Like they said my number and I repeated it back and I was like, oh, that's me. I was so surprised when they called my number. I don't win door prizes. It was just so random. So it was these two yarns with a pattern for a hat. And let me tell you, the hat is so pretty. I don't know where the pattern got to. I think it's in my pattern book, but these yarns are just they're so soft, and I can't wait. It's a colorwork hat. I don't do a lot of colorwork, so we'll just have to wait and see how it turns out, but I think it is so pretty, and I can't wait to make it. And then actually the next day we went to a yarn shop that was owned by the lady that hosted the meet and greet. And I bought this yarn, and I just thought, once again, pretty yarn, had to get it, it needed to be in my life. And my mom made a joke, and she's like, oh, it's just Peachy. The name of the yarn is Peachy. Like, it was just like perfectly timed because she said that, and I went, Mama, it's named Peachy. So we bought it there. And also, when I took my needle felting class, I just saw these right here. She gave us a bunch of materials and a bunch of stuff for needle felting. She gave us the tools for it and some more stuff to make more of the, I don't know where they got to, more of the little things that we were making. And of course, the needle felting block, I guess it is. I'm not really sure. And then also while we were at the fiber fair, she was showing us in the class another thing that she did with some wet felting, and then also where she was felting in some of these with the needle felted part. And so my mom got us some of these curlies. They're so pretty. We got so many different colors. So I absolutely love those. I don't think I have anything else to show. Let me double check. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to show. But I will definitely start posting on here, and I hope that you do subscribe because I will be posting other vlogs and I will be posting other podcasts. I know in June I will be going to another fiber fair, so y'all will have to wait and see that. Maybe even making the hat that I won in the door prize. Maybe I can make a video of me making that. I don't know. So I hope y'all do subscribe. And if you want to follow me on anything else, I have an Instagram by the same name, The Fuzzy Knitting Bee. And then I also have a TikTok. It's not The Fuzzy Knitting Bee, and I don't remember what it is right off, but I post mini vlogs on there as well. So you can follow me on those. I will link them down below. And I really hope that you come back and watch again. So thank you very much and have a nice day.